right, welcome back to another episode of Stock Shots. Please remember, we're not telling you to buy, sell, trade, or hold anything in the markets. This is just a show talking about the S&P 500 weekly forecast, and do your own due diligence. Make sure anything you hear on the internet, you do your own due diligence on and research. Make sure it's real for you. So this is Stock Shots. This is my shot at a stock. I'm going to be talking about the S&P 500 in the weekly time frame. I was very happy last week. I got my take profit hit right here. Yippee, yippee, happy, happy, joy, joy. Now, with that being said, I am not going to be doing anything this week. It is a short week in the market. You're only going to have about maybe 3 days or so to actually trade. Friday's a half a day, and then Thanksgiving, the market's going to be closed. One thing I do want to point out is that for last week in the market, right there, that is a doji candle. So that's indecision. The market doesn't want to know, or it doesn't know if it wants to go up or down. But I'm going based off of past times that it hit this area. If I go here, I got a doji right there in that area. If I take it back to here, I got a hammer candle. I mean, it's a lot of selling pressure. And of course, right now, I just got another doji. So I am looking for entries into put positions, meaning I'm looking for the market to go down. As you know, we are not going to be wasting a lot of your time. This is going to be less than 10 minutes. I'm just going to give you my opinion based on what I see in the past to help me predict the future. Now, I do have a trend line that is already drawn. This last candle for last week is very close to that trend line. Remember, this stuff is not going to be laser focused on one thing. It's really areas. You're looking for areas and reactions. So I am waiting. I will not be doing anything in the market this week because first and foremost, I have a doji, means indecision. Second, I need to see how the market reacts to the trend line. Is it going to respect it or is it going to push it out the way? I'm only here to make sure that when I do make a decision to get in the market, it's the correct one. So I'm going to use my tools. One tool, again, since you already know, is my trend line, one of my favorites. I call it money line if you want. If it breaks that trend line coming down, that may signal me to get in for a sell to the downside. So I'll be shorting the market. I'm looking for it to come down at least to this area here. That's about 3716.36 to take a profit there, or down here to about 3524.05. That's my second take profit. I'm only doing that based off of levels I've marked out as support and resistance. Yes, I can do supply and demand, but I think that needs to be a video by itself. So we'll talk about supply and demand on another video. But this is so far a bear market. I am not looking for anything to go higher right now. I'm only looking for places to get in for a put, shorting the market. As much as people say it's Christmas rally, Christmas rally. Okay, Christmas rally is great. We had a rally here. That made our first point of our trend line touch. We had a small rally right here. We had a larger rally here. And now we're in this rally here. Now, all these rallies have only been rallies. They have not been reversals. The last big rally was in June. That's when it started. And everybody was like, oh, that's the bottom. That's the bottom. The bottom will be the bottom when we know the bottom. Be careful because this week I want you to remember we have a lot of news coming out. You have on Wednesday. That's one of the biggest news days. You're going to have jobless claims. You're going to have durability goods. You're going to have building permits and mortgage information. You're going to have some S&P information on composites for PMI. What else we have? Some gasoline, aka oil news. You're also going to have some information on, let me see. I think on Tuesday we have some more information. Yeah, you have one of the Fed chairs talking on Tuesday. That's Fed George. He's having a speech. And you also have Fed Bullard. They're going to have. So that's two Fed chairs talking on Tuesday. We have some notes that are going to get auctioned on Monday. And that's it. But Wednesday is going to be a big news day. So if you are going to be in the market, look for Wednesday to have some volatility and look for the volume. You want big volume. If you don't have volume, don't bother trading. All right. So this has been Stock Shots. And once again, thanks for listening. If you have a stock you want to take a shot at, put it in the chat, send us an email, let us know. We will definitely take a look at it for you. Remember, I am primarily a technical analysis person, but I am taking in some fundamental news because at the end of the year, a lot of times there is a Christmas rally, but I don't know if it's going to happen this year. That's not a 100% absolute. Nothing is in the stock market. So always be wary, do your own due diligence, chart, and chart some more. Make sure you're looking at whatever market you think is the best for you. Okay? That's it for Stock Shots this week. Remember, we're not going to take long. This is get to the point. We're taking less than 10 minutes to get this information to you so you can be ready for any situation with the information. All right? And as usual, we will see you next week for another episode of Stock Shots.